Hi, what you see overlaid over my face is not the boot up process of a 25-year-old computer from the mid-90s. Instead, it is the boot process for a virtual machine that you will be writing and then programming on if you follow this tutorial series. This tutorial is going to be split into two parts, each one parallel. One is how to actually write the virtual machine, and part two is how to program software to run on that virtual machine. The software that you see running on top of my face is the software that you will be writing. When it gets finished doing the memory check, it will boot into the operating system. The operating system right now is only a small snippet of code that just prints to the screen, but by the time you get to that point in the tutorial, it will be much more. You're going to need three things in order to work on this project. One, you will need Visual Studio 2019 Community, or at least some version of Visual Studio that runs of .NET 4.5 or later. You will also need some sort of advanced text editor like Notepad++, although I personally recommend that you use Visual Studio Code. It does the same job, but there's a few perks to it that I like. The third thing that you're going to need is a hex editor. I recommend HXD. All three pieces of software that you need are free. If you'd like to get started right away on doing what you just saw, executing it and letting it go, you will need two extra things, which are the virtual machine and the virtual machine's operating system that was just being executed. Or you can download one or the other if you'd like to start on one tutorial or the other. Or you can just get the three original pieces of software and start from scratch. Up to you. So let's go over what you need. First, you need a copy of Visual Studio, which is seen here. This is Visual Studio 2019 Community Edition. It's available for free, link below. You also need a copy of Visual Studio Code or Notepad++. I personally recommend Visual Studio Code for this project. Notepad++ will work just fine. In fact, it'll do everything that this thing will do. I'm just going to explain it in Visual Studio Code, so like I said, it's up to you on how you want to do it. Next, you're going to need a hex editor like HXD. Link below for all three pieces of software. This is the virtual machine that is already set up and ready to use. It's called VM Debugger in the tool set, and we will be going over how to use it and what everything does and all that neat stuff in a later episode. I hope to see you there.